Lend me your ear, this only will take a second. If you niggas tune in, I won't lie to you like Just Sessions. I'm a young black male, I can't even show no affection. These niggas take it for weakness, they come in all direction. I need it all, I ain't throwing no interceptions. I don't never trust a bitch, cause most of them are deception. I was taught that none of them are exception. I don't need no corporate title, getting money my profession.
We in this bitch.
What's up, yo, what's up?
Welcome to the first official, unofficial recording of Say Less Bro. I am your boy Cass.
It's your boy Dot.
DJ Smooth in the mix, you already know the vibes.
And we doing it.
You know what I'm saying?
I know I'm supposed to get that shit out the way, but it is what it is.
It's all good. We
We
still fitting these kids out here.
ain't advertising nothing. That's a fact.
So I was, girl, my bad, bro.
Nah, I was gonna let you go. However you feel.
Yo, I was,
We just rocking right now. This is conversation.
So I was like on Instagram and shit, and I seen that like the Super Bowl parade and shit. So like I guess like some kids was like got in a fight or some shit, and they shot. They was shooting in the crowd. Like 22 people got hit. Somebody like a mom died or some shit like that.
Shit.
Your boy, the quarterback,
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. So he basically found the kid and was like, "Yo, let me like I guess he helped the kid find his parents and shit like that." So that had me thinking like, "Yo, what if you was in this? Are you a bad parent if you in the middle of a shootout and you lose your kid?" You know what I mean?
You just drop that motherfucker.
Like, what do you do in that situation?
Like we on our own. We both got to fit for our life. Like
Like, what do you say to your kid like when you see him? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh,
How your kid gonna feel about you though?
Right.
That's the problem.
guess who made it? Damn, that's kind of hard. I was thinking about that. Like,
So which way did you run?
what would you do if you was in the middle of that jump?
Nah, I'm grabbing my kids.
That's what I said.
I'm quick to grab my family and push them towards like go away,
Yeah,
rather than dip off on the kid.
exactly. Like, cause
I couldn't imagine doing that.
Me either. They said that the one dude jumped, like it was like some dude. He like jumped on the shooter. It brings me to my next question. Like, yo, do you run away or do you go try to like help get the shooter or some shit? Me personally, I'm gonna give it a beam with you. I'm grabbing mine and we gonna be out.
Going like,
You know what I mean? Now, if I got a clear view shot of the person and they got their back turned,
then it's
maybe,
a different story.
Yeah.
That's what they say. It's like
But-
playing right with fight, flight, or fight.
In that moment, you will think about that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know when to fucking run.
Because can you imagine, like, they doing, like, a backstory about me, like, Dot, he was a good man, he was a hero, you know, he seen the shooter, he tried to wrestle him down, and he turned around and got shot, like, fuck that, like, I'd rather be the ignorant nigga on the news telling the story, like, yo, on God, like, see, I was chilling, you feel me, I was in the line, I was trying to eat and shit, and I just seen the nigga start shooting,
So I went the other way. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Fuck that shit, yo.
He is not looking for me. I do not want that smoke.
Nah.
But that's wild though. But that's the thing. Anytime it's a big gathering and all that, like somebody gotta do something stupid.
Right. That's why I don't really like cause we be thinking about like going places and shit and like even when we went to DC. Yeah. Even when we went there, I was kind of like nervous about that shit. Like when we was walking, remember we went to the
Hell yeah.
The dispensary, right?
Yeah, my people's had us in the we was in a dispensary and you know, like, and that's the thing about like drug dealers and shit, like, right? Like, you go. Why do they always want to have a conversation? Like, why do I gotta chill with you for 45 minutes? I just want to get my shit in.
Be in and out, bro. Like, we not friends. Like,
especially the niggas you don't even really know. It's like, yo, well, you know what I mean? You start telling a nigga ahead of time, like, I got some shit to do, so I'm gonna just stop by real quick and grab that joint.
Especially if you met a nigga through a nigga. Nah. Like, why are you offering me this, sir? Like,
That'd be funny as shit, because you hit him with this, you be like, oh, damn, bro, yeah. Yo, I used to take my girl with me everywhere I go.
Oh yeah, that's the
like,
perfect excuse.
Oh, my girl in the car.
Bull he gonna understand. He gonna like, all right, I feel you, bro.
Not
Like
the niggas that don't get the message though.
like, if it like, oh, it's cool, bro. Bring her in. It's all right. Like,
hit this real quick, like
nah. It's not that type of party, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They be doing way too much.
That's facts. I know y'all heard about that Drake shit.
Which one?
This nigga, man. So.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell y'all niggas a story. So. I was in the crib with my girl, right? No, matter of fact, I was at work. And I was talking to my peoples at work.
Yeah.
And one of my bosses came to me and was like, oh, I got a new respect for Drake. I'm like, oh yeah, you listen to his songs? Because all I do at work is just sing Drake, and I be telling Drake, everybody Drake my cousin and shit, right? I be like, if you need them tickets, I got you, right? So I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? So he told me like, oh yeah, he did a little leak, blah 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 blah. In my mind, I'm like, oh okay, all right, well, won't be watching that shit, right? I'm in the bathroom and I get a text from my girl. My girl like, you got a Twitter account? I'm like, what? What you talking about? I don't even be on Twitter. I'm thinking like, yo, what she trying to snoop on me? She cheating on her. I'm like, what's going on? She says, oh, nah, you ain't heard about Drake? I said, what, he got a new song? His album coming out? Like, what? And she was like, no, he got a little pick out. I don't want to see it. I'm like, fuck you talking about? I said, even if I had a Twitter, I'm not giving you that shit.
Nah, bro.
So she was like, everybody seeing it but me. You think that's fair? I'm like, fuck, yeah.
Because me and my wife was talking, and it came up. She was like, oh yeah, you heard about that Drake shit? I was like, you seen the fucking video? She was like, no, I ain't see the video. I was like, yo, don't fucking play with me. Next fucking 30 minutes, I was just side-eyeing her ass.
So I go home. It's like a day later now, and me and my girl, she cooking dinner and shit. So I'm just bullshitting, playing with my dog and shit. She gonna say, so I seen the Drake video. I was like,
bruh.
Fuck you mean you seen that shit? So naturally, like any other nigga, I'm like, well, is he bigger than me? The fuck? Like, what's wrong? What's going on? She's like, oh, it's not that impressive. I'm like, oh, all right. I was like, in my mind thinking like, yo, fuck Drake. Drake fucking, he did that shit on purpose.
He did that shit on
purpose. You know what I mean? And then she gonna say, you should look at it. I looked at her so crazy. I'm like, yeah. And then I feel like, let's talk about this. I feel like girls nowadays, like if you in your masculine, right, and you be like, nah, I ain't doing this. I think, you know what I mean? That's not. They be like, what, you're not comfortable with your sexuality? And it's like,
yo, they always try to, like, bro, no, I'm comfortable with who I am. I just don't want to see another man's dick. Like,
in my mind, I'm thinking like, yo, if you comfortable with your sexuality, that means that you got limitations, right? Mm-hmm. And you know what you want to do and you know what you don't want to do. Mm-hmm. So you telling me to step out of my sexuality is like, whoa, that's a little bit different. Now you're making me uncomfortable. You putting me, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let me see some like little, you know what I mean? Some, Cardi B or something like that. Like, let me see. Would you go look at her sex tape?
The fuck out.
She gonna say, "Yeah, I would. I would go look too." I'm like,
yeah, goddamn.
Well, I guess we got that in common. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Facts. That's funny.
It's crazy how life works though, because when it comes to like a female, they okay with it, but the guys, you can't do that shit. You can't do that shit.
Nah.
They call it sassy and shit. So.
Yeah, where does sassy shit come from, yo?
It's everything is sassy, bro.
Let me see the camera.
Can't smoke hookah, that's sassy.
Is me walking around with this Stanley cup?
That's sassy having a Stanley cup.
My girl's nephew gonna say, oh, Ryan got a Stanley cup? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, we think that's gay. I'm like, what? y'all niggas don't even, you know what I mean? Like, what you mean?
Yo,
like,
it's everything though.
The price about the cup though, how much it cost?
It's $45. I had it on me. Yeah.
How you feel about that, bro? You paying $45?
I ain't paying $45 for no cup.
So this ain't no free promotion for Stanley, but I'll tell niggas why I bought it, right? So I mean, to be honest, it does what every single other temperature cup does, right?
Yeah.
It keeps it cold. For real, what came that y'all ain't hear about the reason why it became so big and shit?
Nah.
All right, so apparently this girl car caught on fire. Mm-hmm. Everything in that bitch burned. Like everything. Except for this goddamn Stanley cup.
That's the promotion,
bro. But even
this bitch lasted a fire. What about this bitch's stuff? Like,
bro, let me tell you what they did. So first of all, I ain't even put the icing on the cake. The motherfucking ice was still in the cup, bro. That's crazy. Like,
that's cap.
You lose everything and you still got it. Like,
still got some ice.
Oh, thank God! I at least still got a cold drink. I mean, I guess it was hot in that bitch, so she needed it anyway. But
yo, you lose everything and you still got some ice.
Nigga,
like, fuck out of here.
Oh,
fuck out of here.
My cup's safe with a release. So, what they did was they bought this bitch a new car, yo.
Stanley.
Yeah. Oh, so you know, like any other
after
ignorant
that
nigga,
free promotion.
Yeah.
You know what type of promotion that is?
Bro, listen, I'm like, I'll burn my shit right now. Like, what? It's on y'all.
I set the whole complex.
I got some payments still left. Shit. And they put a statement out saying, we're not doing this again. Because you know niggas was going to go.
Oh, yeah, that's going
I'm kicking it up house. I'm going to burn my house down.
They going to burn this whole apartment complex down.
They'll have a commercial, the whole house on fire. His ass going to be in there standing with his Stanley cup. Just, man, that shit was wild as fuck. But
oh shit!
Get at your local
I ain't gonna lie to y'all though. Man, they said that shit's supposed to last for 8 hours.
What?
That shit don't last for 8 hours.
What?
The ice.
It don't last for 8 hours, but it lasts through a fire. That's that type of shit.
Wow. I guess it wasn't 8 hours. Must have just put that bitch in there. But the drink stay cold though.
Fire, right?
Yeah.
But the drink stay cool, though.
Yeah, that's crazy as shit, bro. That shit had me fucked
funny.
up.
That's what type of fucking promotion is that?
Hell yeah. Can you imagine? Like, yo.
Like, oh yeah. I set some shit on fire. My cup gonna be cool. Like,
look at this.
Look at this.
It don't even have no burn marks on it. Like, fuck. Oh, man.
Yeah, I was talking to Cass when you brought up the Super Bowl. And they said about Usher, you see the performance.
Yeah.
So you know that.
A little bit of it.
You know that.
Swiss Beats.
What's his name? Nah, Alicia Keys, right?
Yeah.
You know she got a husband. Would you let somebody hug your girl on stage like that?
Fuck no.
So.
What? I'd have been on the side of the stage. Wait, because you know Usher's known for doing that shit.
Sneaky,
so I will be on the side of the stage
the
with
hand
my.
was open.
I don't care. That's too close.
So
that's too close.
He get him that open hand Will Smith treatment. Because that's my thing. It's like, it's one thing to perform, and then it's like a little extra shit. Like when he was doing the little with the curves around her butt and stuff, I'm like, yo, bro, like go ahead and have the performance, but you gonna have to see me after this shit.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
You know it's fucked up. You slap this nigga, he beat your ass.
Yeah, gotta be wild as shit.
Like,
I think that, like, especially in music, that's probably like the worst. It's different if two R&B niggas fight, right?
Yeah.
But if you a rapper
and you fight a singer,
and you
get beat by a nigga that be singing songs to girls and shit.
I saw.
I love, like, come on, man. Nah. You gotta hang it up after that, especially if you talk about.
Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit.
Kill a nigga,
no
shot
more.
a nigga, but you ain't shoot that nigga that was hit, like, you know. That's crazy as fuck, bro. Like,
You letting him do it? You letting him? You said open finger. You said nah.
What's that shit?
Spirit finger.
Yeah, he did that. Spiritual finger.
Nah, I just don't feel like that's right. It's kind of like skeptical because you know, like everything is planned. It's about money. Yeah. So like when you look into it, maybe it was like an investment type of situation. But
so what? And then in turn, let's say like y'all performing, right? And you got like, I don't know, Lotto, because Lotto right now is one of my, you feel me, one of the girls I'll be watching.
Yeah, that, but like Kate Michelle, Keisha Cole,
Keisha
Cole,
Green.
We had trouble on the podcast.
No.
Keep the line going, real good.
It's funny because you said Keisha Cole, and that reminded me.
Keisha Cole is one of them.
A Boogie is like the Keisha Cole for niggas, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all ever listen to A Boogie. A Boogie straight talk about, if you mad at your girl, bro,
listen to A Boogie.
Listen, I'm about to give every nigga that's watching this shit right now a little advice. If you mad at your girl and you want that shit to hit, play A Boogie, what is that shit called?
DTB, right?
Yeah, DTB.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
DTB.
I ain't gonna lie though, since Rod Wave came in, he took over the position.
Rod Wave is crazy.
So, Boogie just disappeared. I don't think nobody know where the hoodie went.
He said
he ain't got no hoodie no more.
He ain't done none of that no more. A Boogie kind of
That's A Boogie.
That's how I seen a photo of this nigga. He had like purple hair.
Oh, that's wild.
Cat, bro. That's cat.
Dead ass. You think I'm bullshitting? It was like either purple or light blue, or he was in the studio sitting in the chair. He had like he was in somebody's like a social media person's video, but I forget who it was, but he had like purple hair.
Man, that nigga the new sister.
And he ain't had no hoodie on. Like, what the fuck? Like, can't trust a nigga that don't stand by his name.
Hey,
like
Boogie with the ball cap.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm crying.
I know it's an old subject. How y'all feel about Cheesecake Factory?
Like taking a girl to Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah. Drake called it though.
What did he say?
He said, "Why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? You know I let it go there."
That's what I'm saying. Oh, he got burgundy hair. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He look like Cisco in the future.
Now that's sassy.
That's sassy.
But as far as taking a girl to the Cheesecake Factory, bro, like let's keep it a bean. You ain't no 2 for $20s at Cheesecake Factory. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit
like,
not cheap. That like
I can see if they was like, oh, the food not good, so you shouldn't take a girl there because it's gonna be a bad experience. But yo, as far as I'm concerned, yo, listen.
I feel like, go ahead.
No, you good, bro?
I feel like all that stuff is cheap. It's like none of it's expensive. Even when they say Red Lobster cheap. I don't feel like nothing is exquisite at all.
Are you dropping $300 on like a 5-star restaurant the first time you take a girl out?
Nah, that's wild.
If I'm dropping 100.
That's what I'm saying. If I drop over 100, bro, like it gotta be something like, yo, this my anniversary. I've been dating this girl for a while. I'm about to propose to her or something like that.
Yeah.
Why is it not good enough? You know what I mean?
I don't know what. Thinking in your head, what's a $300 good meal?
I need surf and turf. I don't even think
there's
there's a $300.
That's about to say.
I think about
shit.
And that's the thing, like when you think about it, like with all this food options and all this shit, none of it is worth what the fuck they try and get for it. Like for real, the mom and pop shop is more worth than what the fuck they get.
Especially think about the portion size like this. Bro, I don't want to go to no restaurant that I can still see my plate when they serve me my shit.
Yeah.
Like if I can still see the plate when you serve me my shit, that's crazy.
Man. You might not want it though if you're full. It's a big plate.
I'm taking that shit home.
Yeah, they did say that. Like it was a what was it? It was a thing on it where they said that at restaurants they scam you. You know that, right? At buffets they make it seem like you're getting a lot. So when somebody comes with an oversized plate, they make big plates for a reason. So when you look at the plate, it makes you. It's like this chemical imbalancement in your brain that makes you not want to eat more.
That's
because
crazy.
it's everything on one plate, and as you look at it, you make it seem like you got a lot, but technically you didn't.
That's crazy.
So your second plate, you look at it again, and it's just like I don't want it, you know? And then you get another plate, it's like I don't want it because it's a full plate.
I think I've never gotten to a third plate at a buffet. Now that you mention it,
and they said the options make you not. It's so many options that make you think that you got a lot. And so it mentally fills you up, but it's not. It's a cheapskate. It's a run-off.
that's crazy because that just remind me, like, yo, I missed the Old Country buffet though.
Yo, that out of all of them, that probably was the best one. They turned it into like Cheddar's or some shit like that. I've never been there and not.
Have y'all
really
been to the
plan
Golden
on
Corral
going.
before?
Golden Corral, yeah.
The only thing with the Golden Corral is like I feel like I'm at a truck stop because I'm actually at a fucking
truck stop.
You know what I mean?
Well, it was more than one. I don't know.
For real?
Yeah, I think the other one
whole buffet at a truck
I be feeling like, and there's one at the Dover Downs.
I ain't know.
Okay, yeah.
It's upstairs and shit. That don't be alright.
But what's the thing? The other buffet. I went there one time. Maple Shade.
Yeah, I never been there. People say it's like,
it's lit. They got steak. They got everything.
but you know niggas be boosting. And somebody told me like, oh, they got 2 floors full of food.
Nah, they lying.
He said, nah, they lying.
Upgrade buffet. The thing that made me crazy. The first time I ever went there, I went with my folks and his aunt, and his aunt got some dogs. So like, she was taking all the steak and stuffing them in bags in front of everybody.
Damn,
I was just like, damn, that shit hard. But it made me uncomfortable. I ain't really want to be there.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. I mean, technically, did you pay for it? Yeah, but it's like where the ethics come in at, right? Like, I ain't gonna lie, my girl used to do that shit.
What,
not take she'll just put like a cookie or some shit in her bag and take that shit home. And she can't.
That's stealing.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, listen.
You better take it wild.
She from Richardson Park, so I guess.
Yeah. What y'all think about the new show that's coming on? I used to watch BMF, and they put a little baby in there, and Neo. You think Neo could be a good kicker? You think he a thug?
Nah, not a thug. I can't see that.
BMF is all about blowing money fast.
That's another singing nigga.
Yeah.
Little baby, I'm like, I can
Little
buy
baby
it
not
tonight.
hood either, though.
Oh yeah.
Not saying he not hood, but he sing. Him and Lil Durk, they singers. You don't know how people tell him stop singing?
I can't. Nah, Lil Durk, my man. So,
Who you think
He
better?
said ain't my man.
Lil Durk. I think Lil Durk. Lil Baby fire, but Lil Durk I feel like he elevated.
Voice. It's the voice and then the hero.
Yeah. But it's kind of like, when you think about it, it's like, that nigga is like a fucking TV show. Like, that nigga had character development. Like, that nigga went from being two-dimensional to, like, you know what I mean? So, speaking of that, since we segued into Lil Durk, how y'all feel about, like, all right.
Hold on, real quick before you get on the topic. One thing is, I DJ, so I've been to a lot of places, right? So, I actually met them. Their attitudes is fucked up.
For real?
Yeah, they're fucked up and shit. It's just like, when you see them in person, it looks like they irritated, but yet they supposed to be somebody that's supposed to inspire you. So it's kind of like, it's like a smack in the face when you meet him.
Yeah, that's why they say don't meet your hero.
Meet your hero, yeah.
Cause like he looked like he was mad. I don't know, it just looked like he was mad.
Because remember when we was young, when we lived over North Side, right? And what was that, One Stop? And like Meat Mills and them used to come through.
Yeah.
We never really went. Like
Never really went.
And like we fuck with them niggas hard, like music wise, like you know what I mean. I remember
he had them dusty braids and shit.
when niggas had the Boost Mobile in the next town, like they was our ringtones. You know what I mean? Like we used to all crowd in front of a computer and just they about to battle, we about to listen. But now it's like I don't ever want to meet none of them niggas. Like
I don't.
Yeah, I don't really.
And I ain't gonna lie, people had this topic when they be like, I would spend money. I'm not spending money to see none of them.
No,
I don't have no urge to be like anybody I seen walking down the street. Nobody can make me happy, but Keisha Cole, Kate Michelle, and Lady Green, and Amani. What's her name? Amani, the one that sing Amani. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's
Amazon
Prime. Yeah, that's it. I'm not happy to see no man. I'm just keeping it a being. It's no man that walk down the street. I'd be excited. Like, oh yeah, me.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's sassy.
I'm not even giving him that. He ain't doing shit for me.
I know my girl may be watching, but listen, sometimes you got fellas, you gotta take risks. Like, hey, Cardi B, if you ever see this, I'm shooting my shot. I know you on Offset.
I ain't gonna lie.
I know you on Offset. You know what I mean? Y'all got little problems right now. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Offset, but I'm a regular nigga.
I ain't really Cardi. I can't do it.
Why not Cardi?
I don't like her. I don't like what she look.
For real?
Yeah. Cardi, Beyonce.
I'm not a fan of Beyonce.
Rihanna, that's the typical bad girl.
None of them really.
Yeah, that's the typical bad girls. That
I think about it. I'm trying to think. None of them really.
Oh, fuck that. SZA, you listening?
Oh, yeah.
SZA's nice, yeah.
I'll be like
and Summer Walker.
Yeah,
Summer Walker, yeah.
Or her. I don't know if y'all know who her is.
Her, yeah.
I didn't see her, but Summer Walker, yeah.
I'm shooting.
Did I mention Summer Walker?
Yeah.
I
had to make sure it was out there.
We all gonna be on punishment after this. But,
Facts.
you know what I mean?
Hey, this might be something we just take clips from. Fuck that.
So
Promotion.
Would you?
Facts.
This ain't never gonna make it out. So is it okay for, since we in that, like, is it okay for your girl to like? When is it okay for your girl to like a guy's picture, if at all?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't care.
For real?
Yeah, I got too many things and problems in life to worry about that, to be honest.
I heard that. What you think?
To like a guy's picture, like, all right, what type of guy? Like,
That's
is it a celebrity type of person? In that case, I wouldn't really care.
See, that's mine. That's
not
mine.
that close to.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
if it's somebody that they had a history with at one
yeah,
point,
like,
that's fuck no. That's
I
not
don't think
happening.
it's that bad though. Because you'll never know unless you look for it.
Yeah.
Right?
It depends.
Yeah, you never know unless you look for it.
Except for, like, because I don't know, like, my girl only
I don't like. I have this thing where if I think some shit, I have to know it.
Yeah, me
so
too.
that's why I end up.
Yeah.
I'll drive myself crazy.
You know that,
I ain't gonna
they
lie.
said, right, you fuck around, find out.
Yeah, that's the truth. You fuck around, find out.
So cool.
And they can find out, start crying.
I know, look
I was glad for I couldn't breathe.
Yo, Lil Baby said that. He was like, he was on the interview. He said, yeah, I think going through your girl phone is like some sucker shit. And they was like, so you don't go through your girl phone? He said, I ain't say I didn't do it, but
That's real though. I ain't say I ain't
but
do
on
it.
that topic though, I don't do that. I feel like a lot of things in life is kind of like unexpected. I feel like, you know, they say things that happen in the dark will always come to the light.
Yeah,
But
true.
going through somebody's phone, I think is like an aspect of trying to regulate the situation as if they cheating on you, and it just makes it there. Like, it's like you looking for a crime. Like, it's like the detective searching for drugs. I just feel like it's pointless.
without probable
Yeah.
cause. I think that.
I mean,
like,
I don't.
I don't doubt the probable cause. If you got cause to look.
You got cause, look.
But I just feel like in that case in life, you might as well just give up at that
Yeah.
point.
I mean,
It's a
'cause
job,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, that's-
it is.
You're a detective, and you don't get paid for this shit either.
I'll be vulnerable for a second. Like, yo, when you know, I did a lot of things when I was a kid, and all the girls who I dated in the past that's watching this, yo, my bad. You know what I mean?
I'm
sorry, but not sorry.
I was going through something.
Shit happens. All right, it is what it is.
I regret nothing, right? That's how, because that made me the man that I am today. But
that's
like,
a fact.
I always knew like, yo, karma gonna bust my motherfucking ass. So like at first, like it took me probably like I've been dating the same girl for like 13 years now.
Yeah.
And shout out to you, baby.
Right.
But like it made me at first I used to be like, oh, it's gonna come back on me. So I used to go looking for stuff, and then like you don't find nothing. That shit would be like, like it felt like you you just beat 10 murder cases and shot 5 niggas and all that. But like now it's like it used to drive me crazy to where it's like I couldn't think, like I couldn't do nothing. And then like I used to make like y'all know I did music, right? And I kind of I haven't done a song in a minute, but I still do music. But like yo. I used to channel that shit and be like, yo, I'm about to make it this song. And then go home and then lay in the same bed with her. But like now that I just you know what I mean? I don't think about that stuff like, if somebody really love you and you spend all this time, you put everything into a relationship, like if it don't work out because that person, stepped out or something like that, then you get to leave with no guilt. You know what I mean?
I feel like life isn't made that way though nowadays. I feel like a lot of people make mistakes and nobody perfect. Yeah. So like when things happen, it'll happen. But if it ain't detrimental to cause a massive distraction, I don't feel like it's.
I heard that.
It's not really worth the time.
I hope my girl feel the same way because we was talking about this and I told her like, yo, I'm trying to have a harem. Like I'm trying to have like 16, 20, 20 wives and stuff like that. I don't even know if. Not really. But,
I was about to say, hold on, nigga.
I mean, I would have if she went for it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not, right? Like, do you think that it's wrong to have multiple wives? We just having a conversation.
Nah,
so, you know what I mean?
I don't really think that is wrong. I feel like as long as the situation is meant for the better for everybody.
I did answer that.
Not if you...
Got him. Say less, bro.
Say less, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Next subject.
Everybody got the bottle. Let me just plead the fifth.
Just here.
But yeah, that don't be. That don't
but
crazy.
for real, I feel like you only can love one person. Even like when people like in relationships, on topic, they talk about having threesomes. Yeah. I feel like if you have a threesome with somebody, you wouldn't want anybody touching somebody you love. Yeah, I don't feel like that type of topic like falls into place because I wouldn't want a dog humping my girlfriend. I would get pissed off still. Yeah. It wouldn't matter whatever, a monkey, anything. So
I ain't gonna lie, I get jealous when my dog cuddle up with my girl. You know what I mean? Oh, excuse me.
I get jealous of my damn kids. You know what I
mean? That's my spot. Oh my god.
Yeah, how you feel about everything that's happening? Like I don't know if we on topic about Wilmington, but it's kind of crazy. Like after you get older, like when do you think it's the time to like stop being gangster? Like I feel like
when is
you gotta be a certain time where you gotta stop being hood. Like, playing with guns and shit, running around in the streets and shit. Like is it a retirement time or
I feel like
niggas
25 is the oldest. I feel like after 25.
What do you say? If I ain't got a job by the time I'm 25, I'm in the hood trapping.
Facts. I feel like that's the perfect age.
You commit all and that's my thing. Like,
don't be that that halfway.
Old now, bro. Like, it's like relax,
because you know how much energy it take to be mad, or be on defense all the time. Mm-hmm. Like a nigga looking at you and you like, fuck you looking at? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, I just thought I like your shoes. Like, you know what I mean? Then you just be so like, and like you gotta think too. Like that's me being us really, right? We all been exposed to, we was in the hood for a while, right?
A minute,
And now we experiencing things. We going places. We doing things. We all in a professional, in line of businesses and stuff like that. And it's just like that stuff don't translate well. You know what I mean? Because like what you consider to be disrespectful on one end, and the next person is like, yo, no, I'm just, you know what I mean? And I just feel like
I feel like that way when you say that. Like that's why when they scream like Black Lives Matter, I am black, but like when you walk down the street, bro, you say what's up to a nigga. Sometimes they give you grimy looks, and that shit puts you back in your place. And it's like, why am I screaming this for niggas that won't even speak to me?
That's a fact.
How you doing, bro? Like, what you all right, what's up? Like, you feel me?
I feel like that's our biggest fucking downfall. Yeah, we don't show love and appreciation for each other. Like, even just the fucking what's good, bro? Like how you doing? Like, just something, motherfucker. Like, we all fucking human. We all trying to make it in this goddamn world. Like, it's enough.
It's even crazy because I heard the story, and the story, it was like the guy, he said he wanted to cry because it was a bunch of Mexicans, and the Mexican next door bought a house, and the house was tore down and had nothing in it. And he was like, yo, he said, when you gonna have that house done, man? And the Mexican was like, a week. And he was like, no, it's not. He said, that house is crazy. There's no way that you can have it done in a week. And he said all he seen was 5 other cars pull up, you feel me? And that was all his buddies. He said they had cases of beers, and he said literally they had that house put together within a week. And he said he seen more cars pull up, and they all worked together. And he said, well, how much you pay him? He said, it's not a payment. He said, this is love. He said, this is family. You feel me? And once you see black people, ain't nobody doing that shit.
Ain't nobody doing
fund
that.
or a charge, and that shit really happens. And a lot of people don't understand with like a lot of religions, even Indians.
That's what I was about to say. That's normal in other cultures. Like Indians, like they all will move and live in one little ass apartment, 20 of them in that bitch, and it just keep paying off until they all end up with their own shit.
And then it relates to black people, and they won't even let their own brothers stay with them, bro, on the couch.
That's a fact.
Brother, sister, aunt, uncle.
Where I live at now, it's predominantly Arabs and Indians. Yo, when I tell you. Right, the reason
got a tired for a second. When I tell you, when I tell you,
listen to me. So they sold us on the apartment because they said, "Yo, we got a pool, we got a basketball court, tennis courts, right? You know, like they got
they hype it up, yeah.
Their version of a basketball court is concrete surrounded around in a gate with no basketball court at all." It barely got tennis line. The only thing it got is a half court mark. That's it.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? And when I tell you, like, it'd be like 40 or 50, like, kids running around and, like, the Indian and Arab Muslims all sitting together in the park, and they just be chilling. I ain't gonna say who, but one of my men's gonna pull up and say, what they having, a Halloween party?
Oh, shit.
Wow, yeah.
And that's even funny another topic, too. At lunch, you'll see everybody in there sharing, like, the Mexicans, and not trying to be racist or not when I say Mexicans and shit, but they be in there, they all pull out the Tortitos, they all make and share with each other. Hey, you hungry? They even ask me, like, yo, you hungry? And it's like, it's crazy because black people don't do that.
Nope.
They'll let you starve, nigga.
It was crazy that you said BLM, because, so, once it, like my twin said, I am black.
I don't got as much melanin, but I'm with them.
He still hit the pallet wheel. Yeah. But like, you know, I wasn't a fan of, because my thing is like I'm not advocating violence or anything like that, but like it kind of diminishes the point, like when you are protesting, right? But you protesting like stores and marketplace, like. They wasn't really losing no money. Like if you want to create change, shouldn't you go to like to
their neighborhoods? They were here. They was walking down Maryland fucking Ave, where we shop. Like,
why go get sneakers? Like, how are sneakers gonna progress us? Like, you seen
they gonna sell them shit at SneakerCon, nigga. It's a fact.
Y'all know who was referred to as the White Hope, right?
No,
Trump, right?
Hey,
when
it won't be president again.
When they thought his ass wasn't the president, they stormed Capitol Hill. Like, when have you ever seen a whole bunch of never,
and they never will.
But I ain't gonna lie, they probably would have shot him.
They would have shot the shit out of us, bro.
I'm about to say, go ahead.
When they would have saw the line of us coming up, that first wave is dead. They shooting them niggas on rip, like
Call of Duty in real life.
Like, hold up, too many niggas coming now. They gotta go. They gotta go.
We don't know what they got. We was protecting the world. That's what they said. That's crazy thing. Well. I know my mom want me to say, Mom, you know.
Yeah, right.
But a lot of people don't understand either, because when everybody hate Trump and shit like that, I'm not saying I don't like the nigga still. I don't care who he is. But it doesn't matter when you vote. It doesn't have nothing to do with the presidents. They said that the legislative branch and the if I'm correct, what's the other branches? Y'all should know.
Oh, that's a good one.
Legislative, judicial, and executive.
Okay, so you smarter than the 7th grader. Yeah, that's what matters the most. They make the laws, and a lot of people don't understand that. So it's kind of crazy in life, because people always think it resolves around the president, and nobody votes anywhere else but the president.
Yep.
So if they change that in life, it's you know.
It literally starts from the bottom. Like, the motherfuckers who's our Congress and all of them, like, they're the ones who push to the next level. Like, the president just passes shit. He don't actually create nothing. Like,
and I was thinking about that too, right? Like, cause like even with the presidency vote, like you got the electoral college, right? So like back history on that is that like when we first became a country, right? Most of the citizens was illiterate, so they didn't trust their citizens to be able to vote. So each, that's how the electoral college got in. So why is there still electoral college now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because are they supposed to vote based on, like, you supposed to get the electoral college based on how many people vote, like, percentage wise?
Yeah.
But they do have the power to be like, nah.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
Like, I feel like all of our votes can literally go in the garbage can. And they do what the fuck they want.
know.
Like,
And
we would never know.
What
Like,
if
because the electoral college is what does whatever.
And think about this too. Like, how can you say, "Oh yeah, I got more votes than you, but I still lost"? Like, how the fuck does that even translate?
That don't even make sense.
You know what I mean?
That,
I won the popular vote, but I lost.
Like, I made more shots, but I lost.
Yeah,
like what? What?
That was a good game. I almost had you. I scored 15 more than you, but you still
I lost.
got me.
Like what?
Like,
That makes
I
no
was about to
sense.
say, off topic, I got another like point to hit in life where I think that's crazy. You know how they say like cops, right? You don't think all cops are bad. They don't think all cops are good. But are you willing to be a statistic like a lot of people nowadays screaming at rights? Oh, I got rights.
No.
I'm not showing you my ID. Like, are you willing to go through all of that and not come home to your family just for somebody to say put Casper on a shirt for a couple days?
no, hell no.
Just can't give them
Fuck
shit.
no, bro.
So what
like,
are you doing? Like, you giving them your ID?
yeah, I'm handing them my shit. I'm gonna talk like a fucking citizen.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I put my phone on fucking record already or some
Man.
shit. Like, but other than that, I'm being an upstanding citizen when you pull me
Yeah,
off. I
sir.
know all of us are a statistic. Like,
Right.
it's just a matter of time. Like,
Right.
I'm not trying to let that time
Number
come
one,
ever.
number two,
Like,
yeah,
like,
that's all it is,
like,
number.
no,
I'm
like.
giving them my goddamn birth certificate.
And I don't-
Right.
I'm not saying-
They got my
It's
job badge.
look,
Keys
you
to
got
my
my
house.
birth certificate,
Social
my social security card. You look, here's my first lease for my crib.
You need my
Like,
debit card.
You need my debit card.
I just always felt like in life, like I'm not saying everybody good and everybody bad, but I'm not fighting on this. That's dumb. It's suicide.
I think that like what you like how, and I think that this is also social engineering, right? Because I feel like a lot of times we see a whole bunch of stuff online, and they, everybody just emulates what they saw, right?
Yeah.
But here's my thing, right? Why not comply, right?
100%.
I got you feel me? I think my girl liked the way I look, right? I'm not jeopardizing this. You know what I mean? Like this.
This needs to stay
Just
intact.
This is 25% of how I make my money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no OnlyFans or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, right? So like, why not just go through it, and then after it's done, hey, kindly, sir. I mean, matter of fact, their badge number should even be on your
Yeah,
report,
facts.
right? And just go sue. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you can, because like, and that's another thing. Like, I feel like. I feel like nowadays, especially us as African Americans or anybody, minorities, whoever the case may be, like any person, they should. I feel like it makes sense to have a lawyer. You know what I mean? I know, so sometimes it's we got to do what we can do, and it's expensive and stuff like that. But like, I feel like
Nigga, my neck hurt.
you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it just makes more sense that way. You know what I mean? Like you should have somebody on dial. Like you can call and be like, "Yo, is this
true.
right?" You know what I mean? Especially with this credit, which is a whole nother thing. You know what I
I
mean?
just feel like a lot of stories I see, like they look dumb. Like I understand how everybody make it to seem important, but I'm not showing you my ID because I don't have to. It's just like, come on, bro.
It's always
get
the
your day
wrong.
going. Like I don't know. I just feel like get your day going.
But it's always the wrong scenario.
Yeah.
It'd be a nigga who got 6 kilos in the back of the car, right?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, justice for
guns.
this person. And I'd be like, yo, what about the little kids that
Yeah.
got shot that had nothing to do? Like, you know what I mean? Why we
Exactly.
not? And I feel like, because it irritates me for two things, right? I'm not going to say I hate. I dislike when there's black people who pretends that, what main media says, like, oh, everything is okay and it's all in their mind and it's culture and stuff like that. Like the Candace Owens and stuff like that, right? Kanye, I don't know. I can't even use Kanye because he be on both sides. One more minute he
man be
wearing
wildin'.
White Lives Matter, and then you know what I mean, and then he'll speak some truth
Yeah.
on the back end of it.
He. Go ahead.
He did.
And then and then I don't like where it's like when we cry wolf. Like I feel like every time we look at ourselves in the news or on some type of social media, it's always either. I hate to use this term because I understand where it really came from, but like quote unquote, right? Uncle Tom, right? And then quote unquote, you got the most gangsters, illiterate person ever. But like, yo, most of us just be in the middle of that where we like. What they say, it's a difference between a street nigga and a hood nigga. I don't really know the difference myself. I think that, but like
It
we
did
grew
say
up
that,
in the
though.
hood, you know what I mean? But I'm not dumb and I'm not illiterate either. It's just based on circumstances, and my circumstances pretty much is the norm. Is the norm in our race, where it's like we go out, we go to like, oh, nobody want to work. Yeah, we go out and work every fucking day. Everybody out, all the niggas I know, we at work.
I about to say, all the niggas I know, we at work. Like,
but they did say a key in life where it's not going to ever be satisfied. They said if you do go to work, you're a plain nigga with a 9 to 5. If you don't go, you're a bum nigga. You feel me? It don't matter if you spend money on a female, oh, you a trick. If you don't spend money, oh, you a broke nigga. Like you'll never win in life. And I seen that aspect. It was just like anything you do, you'll never win.
As long as you happy with your fucking self.
If you smart and you say you go to school and you smart, they call you a fucking nerd.
Yup.
If you're not a nerd, you dumb as hell.
That is true.
That is crazy. It's like I gotta be just the average nigga. Like
I gotta.
It's no way the key to winning life.
Even being an average nigga, you losing. Like no matter what, you just it's a lose.
I wish I could show y'all this joint.
Motherfuckers gonna talk shit regardless. So it's how you feel about how you are.
Yeah.
Fuck all that shit.
And another thing, a big topic. Do y'all understand the word humble mean? Did anybody look up in the dictionary?
Humble?
Yeah.
We can do it now.
Look up humble. A lot of people say stay humble, right? And a lot of people don't know what it means.
I
stopped saying stay humble after I understood what the definition of stay humble means.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much. Ain't it like downplaying like what
100%, bro. 100%. You're correct. You can read it out loud for everybody.
Having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So you ever heard somebody say stay humble? They mean dumb yourself down in a room full of people.
I can't agree with that.
Nah, me either.
And a lot of people use it until they ever looked up
I even say this at when I'm in my professional setting. I tell them like I'm a cocky, humble person, right?
Yeah.
Because when I know I'm this, then I'm going to let everybody know, and I'm going to stand on what I stand on, right?
Yeah.
But when I say I don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm humble enough to learn, right?
Well, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
so he just looked at he doubled up.
I'm willing to sit back and understand that, hey, yeah, despite me being, thinking I'm the best at everything, there are certain things that I don't know. But
it's kind of crazy that you hit that topic. In life, I really hate cocky people.
For real?
Just to be honest, it's something about me buying this $900 watch, but without screaming it. You feel me?
Yeah.
I get a new car. I see people post their cars online, and I'm not posting my car because I don't want nobody. Like you'll see that. Oh, look clean. Look at it. I'm like, why are you doing that?
I never show any of my. Well,
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. My first 2 cars. I did.
I'm about to say
my 500, my red 500, because that was the very, very first car. That was my car. And then my Kia when I first got it, because we went from a fucking 08 to a 2019. So
but
I was hyped.
So what was your point of posting it, to be honest?
The point of posting it?
Like, did you want to show everybody, or did you?
Nah, honestly, I don't give a fuck about anybody actually seeing it.
Yeah,
the point of me posting it was me openly saying how far I've come.
I got you.
Like, I didn't give a fuck about nobody seeing it, liking it, none of that
100%.
shit. And that's what a lot of shit that I post. Like, I don't really care
and then
how nobody feel about it.
That, but when he said the difference between a street nigga and street and then a hood nigga. So me, at an aspect, I'm not putting myself in any category. Mm-hmm. My perspective differently from everybody else's, and everybody think differently. So mine is like, oh, somebody gonna know what I'm driving. Mm-hmm. They gonna know who it is. Now they know me. I don't know why I always thought like that, but it seemed like life trains you to always be like in a vulnerable mode. Yeah, so I'm not even saying I don't post my cars because of that.
Yeah,
but that's just, I don't know.
Because even when we go out places, like I'm in the Bahamas, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like
when he went on that cruise and shit. Yeah.
I'm out here doing
that nigga went somewhere before. Nigga, he ain't telling nigga nothing.
It was kind of like I went to Bimini and Freeport. It was a Carnival cruise.
Yeah. I ain't never go.
But like I couldn't even really fully enjoy myself because I was like still feeling like I'm in the hood where I gotta like look over my shoulder and be like I can't get drunk or nothing. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the big thing with me. Like, I've always been that way. Like, Nate would tell you, like, I'm very cautious at all times.
Yeah, 100%.
But I finally got to a point where I'm like, don't nobody got no fucking problem with me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not out in these streets fucking with this nigga or stepping on anybody's territory or none of that bullshit. Like, nigga, I work, I come home and play game. Like that's it. But ain't nothing.
The crazy thing that they'll let you know is it's things that not statistically, it's things that mentally fuck with your mind. Mm-hmm. Like, once you get at an older age, your mind intakes anything that you're learning. So if you're not reading books or you're not like watching certain things, so you play Call of Duty, right? Mm-hmm. And what you doing Call of Duty?
Shoot people.
And what happens in Call of Duty? People come with.
Say what?
What do people do? Like, what they trying to do?
Kill me?
Yeah. So when you do things like that, and like what you watch on TV, you ever watch like CSI movies or anything like that? Like anything that do that?
I don't watch CSI, but somewhere.
Your brain starts to intake all of that thing and put it into your real life. So once you like, you know, you look over your shoulder.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that?
No, cause I watch a lot of weird shit and none of that shit comes into my life.
I feel you, but like with me, like I watch too much CSI and I stopped watching it because no motherfuckers is crazy. And I be like, you ever see like what is it, Blacklisted? So like they always be like searching and shit.
Thing, yeah.
So bro, I be in the car, motherfucker hopped in the car, killed the nigga, shot him in his neck.
Yo, speaking
so
of
maybe that's what happens.
Yeah.
When you watch so much of it, you thinking it's something that one, it can happen to anybody. Like that. Facts. I'm never gonna downplay anything. Anything can happen to anybody, but you think it's more of a chance because you've been constantly seeing it. And I feel like it's the same shit with like when bad dreams happen. Like you was just watching a whole bunch of fuck shit now. Yeah. Now you wake up, some bullshit done happen in your sleep.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's 100% correct. Cause like y'all was watching, so I ain't gonna shout nobody out, but like no, I'll do it. I watched this dude on YouTube called Trap Lord Ross, right? Yeah. And this dude do all the like rappers and they go back to their gangster life or like the beef and stuff. So it's this y'all know Fulio, what's his name, Fulio or something like that, or Ace, Young and Ace.
I think I heard of Young and Ace before.
Remember that song? Who I Smoke?
I know that. Yeah.
All right, so it's
them niggas, killed his brother. They all killed his brothers, and he's the only one that live in the car. Yeah.
So I watched that whole documentary. I ain't gonna lie, 5 hours long, right?
God damn.
It was good though. It was good. I probably shouldn't say this, but you know, I was working from home. I had 8 hours. You know what I mean? So I was watching that joint and I was listening to the song. So I'm listening to all the songs and I'm like, yo. Granted, these are some catchy songs, right? But they talking about murdering people. Yeah. So like when you screaming "Who I Smoke" and you like singing a song, you talking about somebody dead. What you call it? And they shooting people over this, right? Yeah. I lie to you not. Later on that day, I got in the car. Song stuck in my head. Turn it on. Yeah. Turn that motherfucker down real low. Put my windows up. Like fuck that. I'm in that bitch driving like. I don't really know. I was. You know what I mean?
Nah, it is facts. And that's the thing with a lot of them damn songs, like a lot of motherfuckers really talking about people. Yeah. So like
they be saying
those songs I don't fucking listen to. I'm sorry.
The funny thing when you said that too, I can't catch them songs because that's not my life. Like Meek Mill's, like back in the day, it was like all cool, like when you're young and you don't really got shit like going on for yourself. You're still young, y'all partying, y'all having fun. But now if you hear what them motherfuckers talk about, that shit kind of funny. Yeah, I got rolling them like.
To be honest,
I ain't got no rolling.
I ain't got no rolling.
Riding in the Audemars.
That's why like I got a small tolerance for like. New day rap, and I know that's probably crazy to say, but like I can listen to Lil Durk, I can listen to Lil Baby, Kodak Black, and stuff like that. But like, at some point where I'm like,
you lost me with Kodak.
Listen, it's this joint called Back from the Future. I don't know what it is, but yo, bro, it was one random song. I was like, I'm gonna go find somebody else to listen to. And the album slapped, and you can actually hear what he's saying. It was kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie.
You've done acid before.
No. So
that's for a different brand. Them young niggas, that's not even your area. You know that, right?
I know, but that's why I feel like that's why I mainly listen to Drake, and I feel like for everybody who keeps saying Drake got ghostwriter, he don't got ghostwriter. He just be like watching my life and then just going back and making a song about it.
Bro, shut the fuck
up. Bro, I keep it 100 though. Like Drake trash.
Bro, tell me why. Because I be seeing niggas like, hold on, twin. They said I watched this song by Mabu and Fabio Foreign.
Yeah.
I know that is.
Yeah, and it was a song where he basically I'm gonna teach you how to be, I go to the comment section. I don't know if y'all do this, but like if I see something, I see a whole bunch of comments. My first thing is like I'll listen to it. Then I'm in the comments, and then I go down the dark hole. It's like a black hole, and I'll be in the comments for like 45 minutes before I realize like, yo, I'm spending way too much time on this. And then I'll be contemplating if I'm about to say something back, like, and you know what I mean? I'll be like, I'll write up a whole book and be like, nah, that shit. But they said that Mabu and Fabio Foreign is a better duo than Drake and J. Cole. And then they started saying, oh, Drake trash. Oh, J. Cole trash. He don't make enough songs. But no, Drake is good. And then like I seen a whole bunch of that. And that like for me, I ain't gonna lie. J. Cole's a great rapper. One of the best I ever done it. But I feel like you can't say Drake trash. You have to like Drake he has songs that are based on your mood, like your mood. Like if he said on one of his songs, he said sad boy, bad boy, I've been representing since birth, right?
Yeah.
He makes songs for the sad niggas. I ain't gonna lie, some niggas who don't be doing all that
But
crazy shit.
You just explained the example for him. That shit was trash.
You
He said sad boy, bad boy. I know where he started at.
But that's out of
when
context.
He came out
though.
in a wheelchair and started walking. We ain't expect
I don't agree with that.
we ain't expect that nigga to walk, bro. That's why, like.
He said we ain't expect that nigga to walk.
This nigga started throwing shit out of the blue.
Listen,
this nigga couldn't walk. He could walk. This nigga started singing.
This nigga whole personality changed. Nigga started walking.
I love having this conversation with my boy Sean.
Yeah.
Sean be with me because he be the only nigga that be backing me up sometimes, and I need that right now. He not like.
Who would you say one of your favorite, your best rappers?
No, Drake is one of my.
Oh my God, you
Drake. Name one person that's better than Drake, bro. I'm telling you, I don't
Everybody.
think that. No, you gotta give me specifics. Stop.
Wave.
Stop it.
But see,
stop.
I feel
not
like
even close.
No,
stop it.
but
I feel like Drake fell off a little bit.
Listen,
he's a lab singer.
So did Lil Wayne. But listen, is Lil Wayne?
I ain't gonna lie.
Is Lil Wayne not the great?
Lil Wayne, where you at?
Do we still not?
That nigga don't need to do shit no more. This nigga done. He retired 10 years ago.
Hold on.
This nigga done.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Like y'all gotta stop playing. Lil Wayne is still Lil Wayne.
No, Wayne always gonna have the respect, but I'm saying he don't gotta do shit no more.
The era changed.
And he does do shit sometimes. He dropped the song with Jada Kiss that was fucking fire.
I'm about to say the rap era changed now because like all niggas, bro. If you turn, here's my point. Every nigga that you say is better than Drake, I promise you, in a row, they all gonna sound alike. And I could probably pick a song where they all got the same cadence.
That's probably when they wrote for Drake.
Huh?
That's probably when they wrote for Drake.
No, but listen, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all need to cut that
you already
shit
know,
out.
but you don't know better than Drake.
Who?
He stole Soldier shit.
Stop it.
He said that first. That was him.
Bro.
Drake?
I said Drake.
Damn, that is kind of fucked up.
Shit.
Like I said, I'm a big Drake fan. I'm always gonna be a Drake fan. But
he cool when you sad and shit. But I just don't feel like
he say he cool when he sad.
I can't hear the nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. It is a little.
So when you out here stressing over a bitch, that's when he cool.
It's a little suspect right now. You feel me? You know what I mean? He dropped the tape, and after that, this nigga making OnlyFans now. I mean, one could argue y'all way, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I mean?
I feel like you low when you got to drop a pic of your dick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he probably got it made.
Nah, stop acting like. Nah.
BDLs. Vegas shit. Niggas don't even know that.
She said he probably got it made.
Yeah, you wanna know what makes me even madder? That bitches all hype about it. That's what I told my folks. I'm like, you talk about a picture and you saying like, oh, everybody talking about yeah, y'all ain't gonna never touch it. Who gives a fuck? You feel me? Like.
I ain't gonna lie, we can't all act like nobody, like, y'all, I'm looking at the camera. Nigga, all y'all niggas out there sent the dick pic before. Let's not fraud. Let's not.
No, don't do that.
Listen, you might have not done it recently, nigga, but when you was 16 and you feel me, you couldn't go see your joint and it's let's exchange pictures. You had to send one to get one. Let's be clear.
You off topic a little bit. When you was talking about that, they was talking about that. Like, remember when you was 16 and all you worried about waking up was you was bored? What did you do when you was bored at 16?
Go get some
play with your dick.
Nah, I'm talking like a serious answer. Like you was bored. What y'all used to do? Like life and society changed so much.
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't had your phone. We
used to go outside.
Remember that time when 7 niggas showed up? Yo, what we doing, bro? That shit was the best time.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's the best time in life, yo.
Random ass fucking day, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
Fucking 12 o'clock on a Tuesday, nigga. 20 niggas show up at your door. Hey, what we doing? We going to the court? We going outside? What we doing?
Catch the bus to the mall.
Yeah.
Remember
that used to be our shit.
Just to eat at the food court.
Yep. Niggas wasn't buying nothing. We going to go get some food.
They ain't had a minutes to call people anymore, so you just waited. It made life interesting.
Yeah, to wait till what, 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock?
Yeah. Rock out, play the game with your boys. Now, where you at? Now you see how everybody play the game. Where you at playing the game?
Yeah, everybody in their own crib. Yep.
It took the best aspect out of life.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, nigga.
Spending time,
hold on. Let me just keep it a bean. Nah, nigga, the whole fucking game shit. No, nigga. When we all sat here and we gotta wait turns, fuck that.
That shit was a little annoying.
You gotta wait till somebody die, and then that's the whole fucking thing.
And then What if they not an honest motherfucker?
Yeah.
When they die, they go.
Like,
They gonna be like, hold on, man. You don't count that one. Fuck you, mean?
Exactly. Like my whole thing is
Playing Call of
like
Duty.
you're not
I like
supposed to be a hater and you're supposed to wish your man the most success. But god damn it, if we playing the game and you gotta wait till somebody dies,
I'm hoping.
my whole time just die.
Yeah.
I went straight gothic, like fuck that.
And then that motherfucker make it past where you got.
Oh word, you got that? That's crazy.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I
man.
hope this motherfucker fall next time. Damn, that motherfucker do on the 19th.
You say your bill? Listen, I already know that shit. That's the worst thing, yo. You get paid, that account look great, and then you start
everything.
You be like, oh,
You
I
start
ain't gonna
paying
lie.
everything, that shit go lower.
I be closing my bank account and reopen it, thinking like, oh, this number gotta be wrong. I got refreshed. It wasn't refreshed.
I was telling Cass about my money. The bank recently, I ain't gonna say their name. They accidentally did something wrong where they took my money, and the dude on the phone acted like I was supposed to be calm. It was just like, oh, it's just yeah, it'll be there in 3. Like what?
Nah, that's crazy.
What? Like it's money, right?
Yeah.
That I'm supposed to have daily. Oh, it'll be like when will it come? Like normally, 3 days later. I'm like, no.
Nah.
And the other thing that busted me already, he ain't even talk like that. They be like, oh, I clicked 1 for English, and Bajit got on the phone. And I was like,
It said Bajit.
but that nigga's not English. I don't understand. Because they said, hey, English. And I was like, Bajit. I didn't say India. Man. I don't know, man. It's just crazy to me.
Oh, I'm crying.
But Bajit, he wasn't that helpful, man.
Oh.
Bajit made me want to hang up on him.
Right.
Bajit was like, your check will be here in 3 days. And I was like, okay, Bajit. All right.
All I'm gonna say on that is say less, bro.
Say less, bro. I feel like that's a perfect note to end that motherfucker on, yo.
I need my motherfucking money. That's all it is.
This is the first official, unofficial recording of this podcast. We definitely hope that I feel like we probably gonna keep all this shit, or just turn it all into clips. Cause
Go get you a manly cup, not a
This
Stanley.
is
It's a manly cup. You feel me?
It's Sassy.
fuck what he talking
Get
about.
you that manly
right?
kind.
Mine's almost the same, but it's not. It's
I'm
not
trying-
a Stanley.
I'm trying to get us a new car,
It's
bro.
the only real
From the
niggas
trenches.
can.
I got the daily buck.
Let's burn our studio down. That way we can get a new studio.
But your cup still
Let
gonna
me
be there.
we're gonna end this segment like this. Still got that cup.
Oh shit! Nah, this was definitely a good time. Y'all niggas funny as shit.
It is too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do all that follow shit yet because we don't know if this is gonna be fully post. But
Yeah.
we definitely appreciate anybody that watched it if it does get fully post. We'll see. You guys got anything to say?
Nah, really. I once again, man, yo, don't call me sassy in the street. Listen, I'm a hood nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
They gonna square up instantly.
DJ Smooth, and I'm smoother than a motherfucker. That's it.
We out.
Facts. We out this bitch.
Say less.
Lend me your ear, this only will take a second. If you niggas tune in, I won't lie to you like just sessions. I'm a young black male, I can't even show no affection. These niggas take it for weakness, they come in all direction. I need it all, I ain't throwing no interceptions. I don't never trust a bitch, cause most of them are deception. I was taught that none of them are exception. I don't need no corporate title, getting money my profession.